Hey guys, Niklas here from Your Audio Solutions. Hope you're doing well. Today I want to talk to you about why you need to stop buying gear if you want to increase your client base and do music or audio for a living. I know it can be hard to resist buying plugins and gear, mics, instruments, whatever, especially when we have companies like Waves who has a sale on every day and you can get a plugin for $29. I also sometimes fall for it and buy stuff that maybe I don't need, but I'm always questioning, do I really need this, or is this just some instinct purchase or some, in the moment, oh, this looks cool, I need to buy it. I know I fall for it, and I don't blame you if you fall for it. It's easy to do, but I want to tell you why you need to stop buying more gear and plugins and all that sort of things. This is because buying more gear, plugins, mics will not give you more clients. Buying the latest microphone or the latest plugin, as I spoke about before, will not earn you more money. It would not increase your client base. Gone are the days when clients are looking at the size of your plugin list, or which mics you have, or which outboard compressor you have. It might be cool for some people, but the majority of your clients will not hire you based on those things alone. If you find yourself struggling with getting more clients and making more money and doing audio and music for a living, what you should invest your money in is in books, online courses, etc. Anything that can elevate your career, and that is most likely not a piece of plugin or a microphone, for example. And I want to give you a few tips, 3 books that I have found was really helpful to me and has elevated my career to the next level. And I want to show you these books. The first one I want to talk to you about is the E-Myth Revisited. This is by the guy Michael E. Gerber. I've talked about this book before in a different episode. You can check that out. This book is awesome because it teaches you why you need to work on your business, not in it. And as engineers or recording, mixing, producers, whatever you are, we tend to work in our business rather than on it. So we don't spend our time developing the business, taking it to the next level, working on getting more clients, better website, all that sort of things. That book is really helpful to, change your mindset on how you need to run your business. So check it out. The E-Myth Revisited, really good. This next book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's by Dale Carnegie, and it's been in print for over 80 years. I read this a few years ago, and there's a lot of pages that are dog marked. This is a really good book if you want to learn how to not speak to people, but how to, as the book says, influence people and win friends, make more friends. It's just a good thing to have at the back of your mind. I know there's things in there that I have thought about. For example, remembering people's names and stuff like that. It might seem lame and some hack, but it's not. I think it's really good and has helped me win more work actually and become closer to the people at places I work at, gigs I've done by applying the tips mentioned in this book. So check it out, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This next book, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, is also really good and I can really recommend it. I've used it lately to, define who my archetype is, who is the person that is my ideal customer. And I can strongly recommend that book because there's some great exercise in it. There's 7 steps on how to build a story brand, defining your customer, and all those sort of things. It's really good and it helps you have a clearer message on your website and when you reach out to customers, if that's bands, artists, etc. Or if you're building your website for other things. This is a really good book that will help you define that and make a better, compelling message. So check it out. Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, really good. Also, if you're ready to spend money on ads to promote your studio, I can recommend that you learn more about it and that you spend money learning how to spend your ads money effectively so you don't waste your money. But that's another thing that I recommend you spend money on rather than gear. However, having said all this, there are times when buying a new piece of gear or instrument is valid. For example, I recently started learning piano because I'm a guitarist. I've been playing guitar for I don't know how many years, 10, 15 years. And I found myself doing the same things, playing in the same box, doing the same licks, for lack of a better word. And you want to, sometimes you need to refresh your perspective on things. Like if you write music or produce other people, learning a new instrument can be really helpful because, it allows you to think differently. It allows you to approach music in a new way and not only learn a new skill, but think about writing songs in a different way, think about notes in a different way. And that was a big part for me, buying a new instrument to learn rather than just playing the same old thing on the guitar. Learning how to look at the piano, look at notes differently was really beneficial. And the same can happen, if you're sick of a piece of plugin, maybe you want to refresh the sound, your palette. Then by all means buy a new thing, because it can be really helpful. But don't just buy it because you think you need it and that's gonna take your studio to the next level, because that's not the case. But it can be really beneficial, as I said, if you want to expand your thinking of music or mixing or mastering, recording, everything, then that's a valid reason. What do you need these days to make killer recordings? Well, you need a laptop or a PC, some plugins that came with your DAW, some microphones, and a good pair of headphones or speakers. If you're using speakers, you want to spend money to get your room treated so you can trust what you hear and that it will translate to the outside world. But these are the essential things you need to spend money on. If you want to take your career to the next level and get more clients, spend money on books, online courses. Like I said before, take your business skills to the next level. That's what you need to spend your money on. And I hope the books that I recommended can be a good tip for you. Check them out. They're really helpful. There's some great online courses. This channel is for you if you want to increase your client base as well. And before you leave, there's a free guide below that you can download. It's called 3 Tested Ways to Increase Your Client Base. It's free. And I made this guide for people like you who are watching this clip, who want to increase your client base. You want to earn more money. You want to get your foot in the door. This guide is for you. Check it out. Link is below. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.